motherfuckers, and welcome to my club of Cottontales. I'm Amber Motherfucking Lewis, and I hope you're having a phenomenal Thursday, or whatever day it is for you. For me, it is Thursday. It's actually the 30th of July. I remember this because tomorrow's Friday, and I have an eye appointment, which I am beyond excited for. So, first things first, it is 2:30 in the afternoon for me, so good motherfucking afternoon from me to you, but good evening and good morning to all the wonderful Cottontails around the world, being that it is the afternoon for me, and it is a Thursday afternoon at that. It does mean that Rainbow is down for her nap, and I am the only adult in the house, so this meeting is 100% determined by her nap. She went down really good. I put her down at just after 2 o'clock. I want to say like 2:05 to 2:10. It's 2:31 right now, so she might still be moving up there, but she's not making any sound. We just kind of have to monitor that, make sure, she doesn't need a diaper change or something like that. But generally speaking, she sleeps for at least an hour and a half to 2 hours, so that gives us until about 4:30 to have the meeting. We'll kind of know when the meeting goes to end because we'll hear her and it will have like a lot of time has passed. Like, let's say we hear her in like a half hour or an hour from now, I'll get on there and be like, hey, it was just a nightmare, yep, the things that I sort of do. She might end up just waking up. We had that happen recently, actually, where she only took an hour and a half nap, but I kind of foresee her taking a nice 2 hour, maybe even 3 hour nap, so we'll just have to kind of see. It's mommy-daughter day, whereas usually mommy-daughter day is on Friday. This week is very weird. I have an eye appointment tomorrow, so being that I have an eye appointment tomorrow and I'm gonna need a ride to that. Essentially, Moose doesn't get to have his day to himself. That's why Fridays are mommy-daughter days, because Moose is out doing his own thing. So he's doing his own thing today, because tomorrow he won't get to do it as much. And then I'm really excited for Saturday. Saturday, when he gets home, we are headed to take me to my friend's house for the weekend. I'm going to be arriving at their house at like 10 in the morning and not getting picked up until 5 p.m. the next day. So I'm pretty fucking excited for that. Like, really excited, actually. Especially because they were mentioning that we might go swimming. So, yes. But come be moist with me. I'm Amber Motherfucking Lewis. I live my life no shamely indeed. And we're just going to get the moist content spread. And then get into some Fortnite. So I actually will be... Oh my gosh, excuse me. I actually will be heavily gaming today, or I should say heavily gaming for me, because I would like to work on some of the challenges that we have. There is about a month left in this season. Now, usually Fortnite's the sort of thing where it never really ends on time. So, whereas there's 4 weeks left, there's probably still like 6 to 8 weeks left. But I don't want to rely on them not doing it on time. So, we have a month to get everything that we have up to date, and then there'll obviously be new challenges that come out, and we'll do those as they come too. But my main thing is getting to tier at least 99 so we can get that last V-Bucks, and we're barely anywhere. I think I'm like tier 40 something. 58. Oh, okay. Oh, shit, okay. We're closer to 60 than I remember. Oh, that's right, I played a little bit last night. Yeah. That makes sense. So we're almost to our orgasm. 60, level 60, tier 60. That is our ultimate goal for this season, which we lovingly call Season 13, but it is Season 2, Chapter 3. So weird. Okay, so we got the moist content spread. I have some fucking caffeinated tea, which I need to fucking sip on real quick. Oh fuck. Microphone was a bit too close. There we go. Oh my god, yes. Mm. Mm. Oh, it's so good. It's just a raspberry tea, but it has caffeine in it. I do drink soda every so often for caffeine, but I really try to steer away from that. And I'm not a coffee drinker, so tea is my preferred kind of like hot drink for, especially for caffeine. If I'm gonna have a hot drink just to have a hot drink, probably gonna go with a cider, like a apple cider or just some kind of hot cider in general. But anyways, the moist content is sufficiently spread. Amber motherfucking Lewis has shared a link. We are live right motherfucking now. Come say hello, Cottontails. We will be live for probably about 2 hours. It's the afternoon during the week. If you're brand new, you're probably like, oh, this means nothing to me. But those who are acquainted with my content, they know that I have a 2-year-old daughter. In the afternoon, she has a nap, and during that nap is what dictates my content on Mommy Daughter Day. When it's not Mommy Daughter Day, that's all out the window because, her father's watching her, so I pretty much get to make content during that duration of him watching her, sort of thing. So, moist content is spread. Woohoo. Okay, we got it spread in a few places. Now I'm going to spread it one last place, and that is on my Snapchatty, which feel free to follow me on Snapchat. My preferred social media, it tends to be the thing that I update the most. K0TT0NTALE, that is me on the Snapchatty indeed. I'll go ahead and put up my find me command since I'm mentioning it. But hello motherfuckers and welcome to my club of Kottontales. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis. I am a random content creator here on YouTube, and I do make my content for me. So, whereas I hope to get conversation and interactions with other human beings, or beings in general, all I really need is myself to enjoy an afternoon, evening, morning, or just any content at any time. It is 2:38 in the afternoon. Rainbow is very much gone down very easily. We are having a phenomenal skin day. Like, I'm just keep looking at myself in the viewfinder and I'm like, hey bitch, like, my hair is looking good. I had to wear my hair up. That's the only thing I kind of don't like is I like my hair down. I like wearing my hair down, but I have to wear my hair up a lot because it's just too warm to be even trying to have, hair all down my back. So, oh, that's what we want to do. Okay, so we are going to go to Snapchatty and do a little hashtag smoke with friends and also share the link on my Snapchat because, there might be people there. Basically, we want to spread the content as far as we can get it, or at least within the means that I want to. So I share it on my Facebook, I share it on my Snapchat. I have a few messenger places that I share it. But for the most part, really, I just go live here on YouTube because I want people to find it organically. A lot of people make gaming content, and whereas there is a video game on the screen, I am not a game content channel. I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm just a random Amber motherfucking Lewis making content for herself. I am truly here to trigger myself and then desensitize myself to those triggers, and along the way it helps myself mentally and physically, and it's just a place for me to be 100% me. So I hope to have some conversations with not just me, myself, and I this afternoon, but if that's all I get, then I'm going to paint myself purple and happy because being in Club Cottontail is just a beautiful entity that I'm super thankful that I created. You know what I mean? Like, super fucking thankful. Also, I'm living for how Sailor Mercury is the one that you guys see, especially because I got my blue hair. I'm not gonna lie, I thought about cutting my hair real short. I look good with short hair. I actually really do. Um, but I like myself with longer hair, and I'm glad I cut my hair because it got a lot of dead off of the ends of it. But I definitely want to just kind of work at getting my hair on the grow back. And I actually was thinking about maybe um, going real dark again. Every so often, I go back to like, it's so funny. I feel like I'm such a creature of habit. I tend to go, blonde and then do colors and then I go to black and then I go to my normal hair and then I go to blonde and it's just like a fucking cycle. Sometimes I cut off all my hair during that because there's no better way to start fresh than to just cut all your hair off. Um, but I don't know. We'll kind of have to see how we're feeling this time around. But let's do a smoke with friends, shall we? Yes, we shall. hmm See if we got. Ooh, this one's different. I like this one. It's lightening my hair to like a gorgeous pastel color. Whoa, that's insanity. Filters are so crazy. Ooh, this one. This is the one. Ooh, what's that one? Oh, hell to the fuck no. They have one that's like a beauty filter where you can just like fuck with yourself. Wow. Some of these filters really change your face a bit. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Let's just stick with this one. This one's a good one. Wow, my boobs are looking great. I feel like there's something about going braless that just makes your boobies oh so much better. Be the best that they can be. Okay. I bet you my club of Cottontales was like, what's this bitch doing? Because in the viewfinder, it just is like me looking at something. But hello, motherfuckers, and cheers. Cheers. Ah, okay, I'm kind of living for that. So it's like split four ways. Also, I have a fan on me. Made that a little difficult to hit, but that's okay. Motherfuckers, and cheers. What's this? There's like a heart in the middle that I kind of want to press, but I don't want to press because I don't know what it's going to do. Yeah, I'm not going to press the heart only because I don't know what it's going to do. And the snap is so solid. But we do need to attach the link. Come be moist with me. No shame. Okay. Attach to snap. I bet you my club of Cottontales like, what's this bitch doing? Because in the viewfinder, it just yes, like, okay, it's there. Good, good, good. Alright, send that off in the Snapchatty land. Collage with heart. Oh, okay, so it just like... The heart doesn't really do anything, it just makes it to where you can like... I don't know, that's weird. Okay. Well, that's good. At least it wasn't anything too crazy. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit. I didn't know people actually still made brickweed. So I've seen brickweed a lot in my life because my mom's a fucking gangster. But holy shit. Oh, that's like the shit that you turn that into butter. That's what I would think with that. That gets turned into butter. That does not get smoked. At least I would hope not. Anyways, so we have sufficiently spread our content. I like to spread my content. It's one of the fucking best things to do. So now that we have done that, let's just finish enjoying our toke. I'm gonna take this fan off of, well, not off of me, but just kind of put it to where it's not, like, it's on me, but it's not right in front of me, because that first hit was kind of difficult to maneuver around because of the fan, but it was worth it. It was a good little snap. Hopefully we'll get some motherfuckers that see that, come and chat with us. You know, it's fucking almost 3 o'clock on a Thursday. You know, for like wheels, it's already almost 6 o'clock, so you guys, I took such a cute picture this morning. So I always take cute pictures, but I'm loving the picture that I took this morning. I really love myself a lot, man. I really wish this sort of confidence on every person. I really do. Okay, we don't need any of that. Oh, it's 2:47. I want to hit and hashtag Money's Honor. Even though I haven't heard from her or even really fully know how she's doing. Yeah, I still think about her constantly. I get ghosted a lot, you know. I do get ghosted by friends, but those aren't really the ghostings that kind of stick with me. It's when I make a romantic connection. You know what I mean? Because I don't know, it just makes no sense to me how someone can forget about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I know I'm not the only one feeling that connection, so it's like I don't fully understand how like the other person can just willy nilly. I don't know. I had a connection recently that happened that I'm just basically that picture I showed you guys. I actually sent that, and I just like sent the last thing that I planned to send to them. Hopefully, knowing me, but I kind of need to, guard my heart because for people who are just trying to get me to know me on a friendly level and it goes from there, they have an advantage because I don't really think that they're pursuing me in any other way other than a friendship. Even if I think they're cute, like I won't say something because I kind of feel off the vibe. But like people where the vibe is more romantic from the beginning, um, like I kind of it dwells with me more. You know what I mean? Like you think about it more often than not. Like I have a crush on someone that I can't even with the fact that I have a crush on them, but they just pop into my man. I am. Thank you. It's so. It's like your name. Unfortunately, I'm so ugly, right? Hey, but not ugly enough that you didn't have to pop in to tell me. Eh. You know what's the best part about being ugly? You still get laid. Oh man. Shit, I was literally about to say I'm not your cup of tea, but I'm mine. And I'm literally drinking tea, so that kind of tickled me inside. I wish that I actually thought that I was ugly. Because I tell people all the time that when someone says something to you, like, people like to call me ugly or fat or lazy, or like there's a whole like list of things that people like to say to me. And I tell people, I'm like, the only way that something that someone says to me is going to get to me is if I feel that way about myself. So when I was younger and I really was struggling with the way that I looked and the fact that I was Islander and that I was just not built like all of these other girls, you know what I mean? Like, I would get called fat and it hurt me inside. I love my body and I am not skinny and I'm very proud of that. Like, I was never going to be and I never will be. Also, I am very well aware that a lot of people will say that, especially like Filipino Hawaiians, that we're physically ugly because we tend, like the males and the females tend to look the same. That's something that I get told a lot, is that like I could very easily look like my brother, and I'm like, I know I could. I actually dressed up as him for Halloween one time, and someone legitimately thought I was my brother and got pissed off when I didn't respond to his name. I'm like, well, I'm not him. They're like, you look like him. I'm like, well, about a foot shorter, but yeah. I'm like, I could put a wig on him. Well, that'd be kind of difficult with my brother because, like, I have broad shoulders, but, like, my brother is, like, very much more stout than I am. So, like, it'd be like putting The Rock in drag. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be a very, very muscly woman. I'd be jealous of those guns. You know what I mean? Shit, my brother would make a beautiful girl, though. Why did I put everything out of reach? I have these little T-Rex arms, and I put everything right out of my reach. Let's get let's get the bowl reloaded, and then look at our challenges and decide what we're gonna work on today. Cause we only have about 4 weeks left. 4 weeks left in the season, and we want to make sure to get our orgasm as well as our post cum done. We're very close. I forgot that I had played last night, so we're really close to our orgasm, aka our official goal for Chapter 2, Season 3, lovingly known as Season 13. I'm very excited to run Kit. Like, I'm disappointed that I haven't been playing Fortnite more, but at the same time, I'm not disappointed because the other games I've been playing are very enjoyable. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited to get that little motherfucker. Maybe we can get him in this meeting. My brain just told me, we'll get him in this meeting if you shut the fuck up, medicate, and play the game. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I can do that. Oh, I'm in such a good mood. It's been a really good day. Like, I love getting days where the house, I love having days where the house is mine and Rainbow's, just to us. Like, her dad doesn't come home at all, so tomorrow's gonna be stressful as fuck, man. I have to go get an eye exam done, which I haven't had my eyes checked in 4 years. Um, and then they're gonna dilate my eyes, which is never fun because your vision, I already can't fucking see. Like, I have to get right up in your grill just to see your face without my glasses. And, I have to get my eyes dilated, which is gonna make it even worse, so. But cheers to anyone that is getting their bowl ready and is gonna toke with me. I hope everyone's having a phenomenal fucking Thursday. I can't believe it's Thursday already, but at the same time, I'm very happy that it's Thursday because that means that we're closer to Saturday. The day after tomorrow is going to be moist as fuck. It's gonna be. Well, actually, it might be moist, because we might go swimming, so. Touche, touche. Whenever I think of, because we have two types of moist. We have moist that everyone knows and loves, and then we have the moist that you would really only know if you've been in my club of Kottontales. So when I think of just moist, the natural word, I think of like water, pussy juice, mainly pussy juice. So when I say that word, I think, oh yeah, I'm getting laid or something. But it also is like water. I mean, water is moist. So if I go swimming, it will be a moist day. So when I elongate it with the extra consonants and vowels, that's simply letting you know that it's my motto. It's our being. It's our positive mantra, if you will. Just to be 100% yourself, regardless of what any motherfucker thinks of you. Because when you love yourself, you will be loved. No shame at all. Also, how hot is it for everyone? It's not quite gotten to the high here yet, but that's because the high usually happens around like 4 or 5. Right now it is 89 degrees, but it feels like 91, and it's supposed to be 92. That's the high for where I'm at. I know that like most of my friends who live in Vancouver, they have it even hotter. Like it's fucking 90 there. It's supposed to be 93. Ugh. Ah, yes, you guys! I love it! Okay, so you can always leave your opinion, and the best opinions that I get are dick likes. I really appreciate when someone leaves a dick like because I like a dick too. Shit, sometimes I like dick more than I like myself, so thank you. But you can like Cottontale or you can like dick. It's your opinion, not mine, so thank you so much. But we have one beautiful opinion, and it is a dick like, and that makes me very happy. I just love seeing the title, which says "Come be moist with me, no shame," and then you got the dick like. It's too good. It's too good for words. Gotta toke to that. That's moist, moist. You know what's always intriguing is who watches your content. I've had a lot of friends throughout the years who have been like, "Oh yeah, every once in a while I watch your live streams." I'm like, "You've seen my live content?" They're like, "Oh yeah, that's right. You call it content." They're like, "Yeah, I've seen your content," and they always laugh. They're like, they're like, leave it to you to say cunt all the fucking time, and I'm like, I mean, I have one, right? And they're like, touche, touche. hmm. No, I have a lot of mainly guy friends because I have more guy friends than girlfriends. But a lot of my guy friends are like, dude, out of all of us that we thought would do live streaming, regardless of how it is, just the fact that you produce content into a channel like YouTube, or Twitch or whatever. I'm on YouTube, but there's all the different ones. Well, they were like, it's surprising that it's you. Like, for one, we never would have even thought that because there was like so many of them talking about how they were gonna do it, and then they never did. Although one of them, John, Superman, he was doing live content for a little bit, and then he has like this very interesting posted series. I was like, he posted, I don't know, he's kind of sporadic, but he's like me, it's random, you know what I mean? He's not doing it for the entertainment of others, he just is producing it because he wants to, you know what I mean? I dig it. But he's also one of those people that kind of doesn't understand why more people aren't looking at it, and it's like, well, you kind of have to consistently make stuff on a consistent basis for anyone to look at it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't sit here and do one meeting a week and then be like, why does no one say hi to me? I totally can because I make content every day. But I always have a lurker. To be honest, there's always a lurker or someone watching incognito. Like, I'm never alone. That's why I love Club Cottontail so much. But anyways, let's, like, set the fuck up so I can actually toke before I, like, get onto another tangent. You know what I kind of love and hate? Every time that I get into Club Cottontail, my brain instantly wants to start talking about every, like, sexual thing that I've done in the last, like, month. It's like, really, brain? Like, really? I actually plan on doing an updated one, just like a keeping up with Cottontail, because there's a lot of people who, are brand new, don't know me from 4 years ago. A lot of people from 4 years ago don't even know what's going on, so I think it would be good to do kind of like an update. Update it. Mmm. I got a midnight snack for you, baby. God damn it. Oh, I'm feeling so good today. Ooh, what's that? Ah, you know what? I'm going to. Brand new haircut. Oh. I wait for this to end, and then I want to host. I hosted Jade the Jaguar this morning. But Lily Vanilli. I also hosted what's your my faces? Duck sauce. Alright. It's the sauce in the morning. Alright. It's a little hosty there. My brain is. I'm like literally having to be so mindful right now because my brain's like, I know what Nate likes, Stack she likes. And you're right. It's tacos and dick. 4-letter words, they get us each and every time. I guess tacos is 5 letters. One does not just eat one taco, so. And I don't think I'd want dicks. So 4 and 5-letter words, I guess, are where it's at. Alright, motherfuckers. So, hello and welcome. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis. I'm a random motherfucker. How you doing? Welcome to my club of Kottontale. This is a place where I come to simply be 100% me, all the while helping myself mentally and physically. Hopefully get some people to come, chill, interact with me. But you tend to get 80s dolls. It's the internet. That's what you're going to get. People who like to troll yoli. But it's all good because that's literally why I do the YouTubes. I'm just going to enjoy my toke and then enjoy some gaming. We're going to work on some challenges. So let's go look at our map challenges so then we actually kind of, week 7 just started, so we're not going to do that one. We're definitely going to focus on all the other ones because most people are going to be working on that week 7 one. So let's see what we have here. Ooh, we only need 2 more zip lines at the Authority. The Fort Torilla, man. That Fort Torilla. That's the one that we need to work on. I'm hoping that for I'm hoping for a couple things. We get a battle bus that is a good afar difference. Good. Fuck me, brain. We want a battle bus that is a far distance from the Fort Torilla. And then also, hopefully, no one else goes there, so we can just work at getting those headshots on those henchmen. You guys, we have 2 dick likes. Oh my god, can we get some more? Oh. So far, we got 2 dick likes. I love it. Give me all the dick. I love it too because I come in here I don't know. Honestly, something about 80s dolls just gives me such power, and that's the reason why I chose YouTube. You know what I mean? When someone calls me fat or ugly or stupid or any one of these things, and especially when it's a stranger, their opinion doesn't matter even a fraction in my brain, but people think it does because, I do get triggered, but in, a happy sense. I get so excited that I have an 80s doll. You know what I mean? I get so excited that some random person has decided to make fun of me because, and then using something that I don't even feel about myself. I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl. You know what I mean? People who have sex with me, they know what I look like naked. You know what I mean? I'm a big girl. Am I supposed to be ashamed of that or something? You know what I mean? There's so many people in this world who are ashamed of their body and they're not even big. I can tell you most insecure people actually have the most phenomenal bodies. You know what I mean? I have these gals that, hit me up. They're like, man, I want your confidence. They're like, I've never been like that. They're like, I don't like this about my body. I'm like, don't nitpick the things that you don't like. What things do you like? And they're like, well, I like my boobs. They're like, but that's just boobs. That's just boobs. I'm like, that's something to like. I'm like, I didn't always like my boobs. They're like, really? The way that you present yourself, you would think that you did. And I'm like, because I learned to love different things about it. You know, you nitpick the positive things, not the negative things. But I'm telling you, some of the people that like society in general would think are the most beautiful beings and creatures, they have such an outlook of themselves of just negative. And you know, a lot of people, unfortunately, people cause that negativity in their brain. Like my past failed romantic relationship definitely brought insecurities into my brain that I have never experienced in my whole entire life. But it's crazy as like, for example, if someone I liked, like the crush, the person I'm crushing on right now, I haven't even told, I like, all you guys know is I have a crush. You don't know if it's a guy, a girl, what they are, you know what I mean? I have a crush on someone. So, if that crush, if I ever found out that they didn't find me physically attractive in some sort of way, it might hurt me a little bit, you know what I mean? Because their opinion matters to me more than a complete stranger. So, you know, like, I can take what a complete stranger is saying to me because I'll get lots of strangers saying the same sort of bullshit to me. I take that, and if it eventually gets to me, I desensitize myself to it, and then when it happens with someone I actually care about, you know, I feel jealousy or insecurities on, like, you know, someone that I actually want to like me, I don't care as much because I already desensitized myself because someone else said it a shit ton. So I think that's why I get so happy when I get 80s dolls, because the more 80s dolls I have, the more I can be triggered and the more I can desensitize myself. Yes, I realize I'm weird. I get asked that a lot. They're like, do you know you're weird as fuck? I'm like, do you know you're rude as fuck? And they're like, I'm not rude, I'm just telling it like it is. I'm like, okay. I'm like, you're being rude, but you can think that it's not. Mm-hmm. Okay, Orchard or Fortorilla. Those are going to be the two places. Orchard or Fortorilla. Orchard or Fortorilla. Oh, I will not pout. Oh, I pouted. I wish. Is there anybody else? Oh, I want to do the duo. Yo. Solid gold duo. I might just have to pop into duo as a solo. Oh, oh, hi. How you doing, Jody? Oh, girl, way to gas a motherfucker up. Girl, you had me speechless with your fucking snaps today. Like, for one, I was kind of like busy, but at the same time, I was speechless. Like, sometimes I just like, it's like you don't really know what to say because you're like, oh, they're so cute. Like, look at me getting all shy and shit. This person is miles, miles, miles away. It got me blushing. Oh, but I'm also like super sad, you guys, because I kind of want to do the solid gold. But I don't want to go in as a solo. You know what I mean? All right. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and get a little bit more marijuana ground up before we start the match. Now we're either gonna land at the Fortorilla or the Orchard, depending on where the battle bus goes, because the Fortorilla I need to get headshots on henchmen, and the Orchard I need to consume forged items, which just means I need to hurt myself a little bit and eat some apples. Dude, girl. Whatever. Aw, you need to fucking stop it. You guys, I'll have you know, like, she's so fucking sexy. Like, and for those wondering, is she a big girl like me? Fuck no, she is not. She not even thick. She's like athletic thick. Like, I would want to like do push-ups with her. Oh, she's got a savage ass tattoo too. Fuck. Okay, okay. I need to stop. I need to stop. Okay. have me blushing in a minute. I had a few now, got the hips going to the tunes. Hell yeah! You already know. Shit. Well, and you watch my Snap, so you already know my Snapchat is anywhere from like G-rated all the way up to like triple X sometimes. There's some stuff that I've posted on my Snapchat that people are like, "You post this type of stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah." Like, I posted a picture one time. I was completely nude, and I put like little things over my thing, and that was like, and that's when Moose and I were actually like together, and I showed it to him. I was like, "Do you care?" He's like, "Do you care?" I'm like, "I feel sexy here." He's like, "You do look sexy." He's like, "I don't give a fuck what you put there." He's like, "That's mine." I'm like, "Okay." Dude, I got so many messages. "Oh my god, like, I would never do that. How could you post something like that?" I'm like, "I feel sexy. I'm sorry that you don't like your body." And it's always these girls that have such good bodies. Like, bitch, I would kill for your tits and ass. Don't come at me for my little mosquito bites. Because when I'm laying down, my boobs go flat like pancakes. Especially now that I've had breastfed. Like, these things are, like, straight up just deflated. Although, this one still fucking be making the milk. Oh! That came out way easier than I was expecting. Okay, I'm still lactating. I haven't breastfed. The last day I breastfed was June 24th of this year. I should probably get that checked. Like, because this one feels like, this does feel like there's something, like, right in there. Like, and I feel like that could be a clogged duct, to be completely fucking honest, because I can't express anything from this one, but when I was in the shower, I could. And it does. It feels like... Dude, no, seriously. I would be more than dribble it over your body. Dude, oh, man. Okay, booking a flight to the UK just so I can go have a fitness buddy. I have been to a gym once with a friend, not because I didn't want to continue to go. I love going to the gym. My friend, when I went, we were just doing our damn thing, and she was like, "Man," and I'm like, "What?" She's like, "I'm so jealous of you." She's like, "I've been jogging now for like 15 minutes and I'm barely sweating." She's like, "You're doing a power jog and you're like profusely going." I'm like, "Well, one, I'm wearing an outfit that makes me warmer. For two, I'm Islander, so I sweat. But I'm also like, it's the way that I did it. Like, she had a jog going, but her arms weren't really going. Like, I had more of an arm swing than, you know, she had going on a jog. Plus, I had already previously done my yoga sesh before that, so my heart rate was already up. Like, there was a bunch of things that fucking played into it. What up, Mark? What have I walked into? I swear to fuck, Mark. I wonder if you're getting laid. Because sometimes you walk into the conversation and you're like, oh my god, what kind of moisture is this? Like, I just, like, the equivalent of, like, spitting out your coffee or something. You've never been to a gym? They're fun. So, I took strength training in high school, so the gym has a lot of the equipment that I used my junior year of high school. So that's why I like going to the gym. And then they have some machines that I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck that is. I'm not even going anywhere to that. But they also have the ballet bars, so I can use those to stretch. Like, I love gyms. They just have every little area, you know what I mean? And honestly, like, back in the day, like, I used to care, like, oh my god, is this person watching my fat ass fucking sweat? Like, they probably are, and honestly, I don't give a fuck. But most of the people who are watching anyone at the gym, if you're doing stuff, they're like, damn, get it. The only time that they're looking at you is the lazy people, the people who walk around the gym with a water bottle, like, for no fucking reason. Like, what are you doing? Like, are you gonna use that? No. Oh, okay. So, as long as you are doing something at the gym, no one is fucking looking at you, so, you know. I don't even work out. I'm starting up yoga next week, though. Damn. Okay, bitch. Now I'm, like, infinitely jelly. Because I had to, like, work for these calves, work for this ass. You know what I mean? Work to make sure that my body doesn't just become a gelatinous blob more than what it already is. So, but I like my Blobby body. Blobby body. mm. I live above. Okay. Also, your picture updated, sweetheart. Holy fuck. Girl, she's trying to kill me, you guys. Harley. Her name's Jody. Oh, gosh, she's fucking sexy. She's trying to kill me. We're hair twins now. You know what? Fuck you. You trying to kill me with that fucking picture? I'm a fucking... girl, don't make me. Hold on, hold on. God damn it, Jody. Fuck. I love the new pic. I love the new pic. God damn, got me feeling some type of way. Dude, I found a Mii container of some hardened oil downstairs. Wait, what? Also, I found a Mii container. Okay, but you know what? I love this. I love this. He's like, I live above a 24-hour gym and can't be bothered to go. LOL. I think that's just absolutely fucking wonderful. Oh my god, you walked in on me dribbling over working out with this sexy woman streaming. Oh. Well, thank you. Like, seriously, guys, I'm sorry. Like, nothing makes you feel sexier than a hot woman telling you that you're beautiful. Like, for one, I already know I'm fucking beautiful, but oh man. Okay. I'm gonna calm myself down. We did it, finally uploaded. I love this. I love this. When I took my hair down, she's like, damn girl, you look good then. Got me some sort of way too. Yeah. Well, good. I'm glad. Also, you gotta love the delay. Technology is so interesting. Anyways, so order of operations is continue to enjoy myself because life is made for that type of moisture. But getting Jada Rose reloaded. I've been grinding up some marijuanas. I was gonna hit on this and then I forgot, so let's do that. But we are gonna play some Fortnite. I have until Rainbow gets up from her nap. She went down really easily and she was quite tired. I honestly was exhausted too. I have fucking caffeinated tea because it was not happening, man. It was not happening. I've been hyping, so I don't always do hype posts for Club Cottontale, but I did some hype posts, right? And then I almost fell asleep. We did that once before with Heavy Rain. I think that's why some 80s dolls have been kind of 80s dolls tend to come out of the woodwork when I hype things up and then I don't continue with it. I had some that were upset that I didn't film at Edgefield McMinimans, but you know you love that tub video. Come on now. You know I love my 80s dolls just as much as I love all my other Cottontales, so don't even. Don't even. Oh my god. For what? Yoga with you would be amazing because we would actually do the yoga, but we would be like silently watching each other do what they do. Almost like a shatter. Oh shit. So you found some oil that like solidified into a shatter. That's crazy. One of those little silicone containers you buy oil in. Okay, yeah. It's like these, but the silicone ones. Oh man. Okay. So it's actually almost 4:20 somewhere. So I think it's perfect time to just like, oh, it's literally, we're just hit on this real quick because I can't get my actual bowl loaded before that. But cheers, happy 420 to my bud buddy state, Colorado. But no, Mark, how have you been, man? Are you gonna play some Fortnite with me? Because you fucking like, It was like a week ago now. You were like, oh, I have 2 weeks off. But then you've been, hella busy, which I understand. Life is busy and shit, but hell yeah, cheers. Cheers, man. Fuck. Yeah, I done fucked myself, though, because a couple more days off. Nice. Well, hopefully we can game up. I mean, if you can't game up now, tomorrow night I might be gaming, but Saturday I won't be home at all because I'm gonna be at Raymundo Cottontails. But no, it's warm, so I can't be having my hair. There we go. Hair looks good up too, but I always like, it's something about having your hair down, just like quaffing over yourself. You know what I mean? Excuse me. This caffeinated tea burp came out of nowhere. Oh man. It does look good down, right? That's why, like, I love winter. Fall is my favorite season, but winter is my favorite to, like, go out and do things because I can wear my hair down. I can wear makeup with my hair down. A fun fact about me, we had gotten married on our anniversary, but I also wanted to get married in that kind of season anyways when it was rainy because I sweat all the time and I wanted to be able to wear makeup at my own wedding. So I got married, March 14th outside in a strapless dress with no jacket over it. Like I was wearing a cape. I love my cape, but and the cape does add some warmth. At one point I actually had to take the cape off because I was too warm. But yeah, I sweat all the time usually, so I need to keep myself a good temperature. So I like being able to wear my hair down, but if I'm fucking warm all the time, yeah, I was able to I wore my hair half up, half down. That's one thing is like I still feel like, you know, I'll get married a second time. You know what I mean? Some far off in the future. You know what I mean? Who knows when? Raymundo Cottontail said it the best. Romantic love is stalking me like a leopard right now. You know what I mean? Waiting to pounce, and I'll get bit. I just gotta continue to be the motherfucking realist. Be the moist motherfucker that you see, and that's easy because I. That's the one thing I know how to do is be me, and everything going on my brain. Sometimes it can be difficult, but I just strive to. You know what I mean? Strive to hear the positive, not the negative. Strive to just always do what I have to do. Life is an amazing fucking thing. So, I want to experience it as long as I can. I love my teacup, you guys. So, starting there, we have Sailor Venus, Sailor Jupiter, Sailor Mars, Sailor Mercury, and Sailor Moon. And then we have a cute little kitty cat spoon that Nicolioli, aka Moon Unicorn Princess 1, she gave me. And this is what I drink pretty much all of my hot stuff. So hot ciders, my teas, goes into this. It's a pretty big mug, so it holds a good amount of liquid in it. Generally speaking, it's perfect, feeling nicely caffeinated up. I got a bolio, but I'm feeling pretty good right now. So we're not going to spark the bowl, but we are going to spark the match. Arr, 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 arr. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Oh. what makes me sad? So, I I started doing push-ups and stuff. I haven't been doing too many recently, but it had been years since I had done even just one push-up last year. So November 2nd, I had done a before picture, and unfortunately those pictures got lost because they were on my other phone, and it makes me so sad because I wanted to see the year's progression. I already know that my arms are different, but I feel like my back is probably different. Like, everything would be different, you know what I mean? So it makes me kind of sad that I lost my before picture on that, but that's okay. You know what I mean? But hell yeah, girl. Oh man, definitely, like, watching the progress is some of my favorite shit, because, like, sometimes it feels like just overnight you're like, holy shit, like, my ass is bigger, like, my arms are tighter. It's like, what the fuck? Like, alright. Well, I guess it's literally about even. How fucked is that? Because I said we either gonna go to the orchard or the Fortarilla. I think I want to go to the Fortrilla only because, like, as the season goes on, you know, as you see the water's almost back to normal. I think that, like, really over here's a little bit still flooded. Like, see, even this is almost back to normal. Like, it's still a little bit flooded in places, but it's almost not. It's so crazy. Like, oh man, it's so crazy. Alright, Fortrilla. Hell yeah, girl. See, for me, I have a pretty strong core, but I definitely want to strengthen my core as well. Um, Having bad hip joints and knee joints and a bunch of other sort of physical issues, strengthening my core is something that's always really important to me. And yoga is it just is great for that. Um, I mean, one of the most basic moves. I always forget the name of it, but it's a one where essentially it's like putting your arms above your head, and then, like, one leg is, like, up on the side, like that sort of little pose. That is one of my favorite yoga poses to do. It builds core strength, balance in your legs. People are surprised when I bust that out and I have all of my weight on my bad leg. Like, I'm standing, just completely on my left leg. People are like, what the fuck? People are always very, like, I don't know. People either don't pay attention at all, or they overly pay attention to my physical health problems. Okay, calm down. Calm down. Ooh, okay. Dude, did you guys see that tree that thought he could hide from me? Poor guy. Yeah, dude, that tree was a sexy kill. At least we have that, right? I like Halloween decorations, but also fuck. Or this person goes, I like Halloween, but also fuck Halloween decorations. I don't know. I'm like one of those people that definitely like my fucking Build a Bear has been in her Halloween costume pretty much all year. Well, all year since last year, actually. Damn it. I'm disappointed. By shooting that fucking security camera in that last match, I gave away my fucking position to that motherfucker. Fuck. Forge Wheel is not gonna be a good drop. Shit. Let's go retail row. Alright. Cheers. Oh, 333. Make a wish. But hell yeah. That's one thing is I've been getting back into my routines, like as a parent, especially when your kid's real young. It's just like it's so easy to lose yourself, you know what I mean? Um, and I definitely want to get back into heavily doing my yoga because, like, I already know what it will do. Oh, that's great. Yeah, dude, I ain't trying to die. I'm screwed. Like, super screwed. There's lots of sweaty people playing right now. have all of that shit in the back. What up? Raimundo, how are you? How are you? Fixing some sits. Fixing some shits. Okay, actually, you guys, this is going to be a good time to go to that Fort Trilla and hopefully not get my ass raped. I just feel like there's a lot of sweaty people in the game today. No, I'm doing good. I mean, you already know because you're in the same time zone. It's just after 3:30. Rainbow's been down for about an hour. Maybe just over an hour. So I still have like half hour. Oh my god, ow. Oh, that eyelash went into my fucking eyeball. I still have like probably another hour, maybe an hour and a half before she gets up because I feel like she's gonna nap a good 2 hours, maybe even 2.5, 3. So she's been sleeping for about an hour. Figured I would get in some Fortnite challenges, not fucking fall asleep like the last time I hyped up a Club Cottontale meeting. Also, Jody fucking Miss Harlequin sent me a snizzity snap, and I had to. It keeps popping the notification up. Like I put it down, and for some reason it popped back up. I'm like, oh, you're sneaky. Just trying to distract me. Oh man, that is a hunting rifle. Is that not a headshot? Ooh, hell yeah! What color are you doing this time? I need to do my fucking nails. I have so many polished colors, but I need to do them. You had purple last time. I mean, it's true. I don't mean to. You know how many people I probably distract and I don't even mean to? So ah shit. Fucking A. They're like, you'll see. Fucking touche. I look forward to seeing. Few more ammo things. I also need to find a henchman. I can hear some boobies. Ah, shit. I think this is my last. Yeah. Aw, shit, you guys. I think there's a very good chance that we'll be getting kit. No, okay, really? Stop fucking picking up that thing. I don't want it. We'll finally actually get. shit, now that I know that you're doing your nails, I will definitely not be like, hey, you wanna play the game? Dude, this thing is like trying to point itself at me. Holy fuck. Slightly terrifying. Also, why is there not more henchmen? I feel like there should be more henchmen. Ah, damn it. I thought I would find like a whole shit ton more of henchmen, you know? Kinda disappointed. Because you need to get 20. You only have like 5 or 6. Oh, there's a person. There we go. Okay, so it was counting all of them. Shit, for a hot minute I couldn't tell if it was counting them or not. Okay. That was my first time taking down one of this season's bosses, by the way. Okay, Ocean popped out of nowhere. She has a special chug jug? What? Really? Ocean? This is bottomless. I'm so excited right now, and I kind of have to pee. I was just pissed myself. I'm working by Kegel. That's a thing? This is a thing. Okay, okay, we need to focus. Alright, cool. Yeah. I don't need to have any heals on me or shields, really. Like, unless I absolutely wanted to, because that's a heal and a shield all in itself. And it, after like, what, like 20 seconds? I don't even know how many seconds that was. It was like 15 seconds maybe? Okay, and it comes back? Holy fuck! I need to find somewhere. I'm about to piss myself. I'm literally like I'm so excited right now. Oh, I have a lot of there's a lot of emotions going through me right now because my daughter's sleeping upstairs and I don't want to scream, and because I'm trying not to scream, my bladder it's pushing my excitement into my bladder, which is making me really need to pee. Yep. But I don't like. It's like I don't even want to hide though too because I don't want someone to find me and kill me because okay. I'll be. Oh yeah, no. Oh gosh, I guess you probably never really played when chug jugs were a thing. Um, that chug jug, that's about the normal speed of what it would take to do a chug jug. And in retrospect, the fact that the rechargeability, that's a new thing. But yeah, no. Bottomless chug jug. I can't even. Marauders. Shit. Good. Oh, I feel so much better. I had a tinkle. But hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to my club of Cottontales. I am Amber motherfucking Lewis. I am a random content creator here on the YouTubes. Been making random content now for over 4 years, which is so crazy to think. Like, literally, Club Cottontail turned 4 this month. Very beautiful milestone indeed. Um, but yeah, I just make content as a way to help myself mentally and physically, just have a place to be 100% me while helping myself mentally and physically. So it's nice. It's very nice. Um, I decided to work on some of our challenges in the Fortnites, which got some of them done. Right now it's endgame of this solo match that I'm in. Make my way to circle. Build myself some cover. We do not have a lot of materials. I have not even harvested now that I think about it. Shit. Doesn't really help me if I die. I suck a bow now. Fucking wild, right, man? You like that? That's how I like to utilize vehicles like that, especially the choppas, because you can go up high, up real high, and by going up real high, gave us a chance to be able to pop that fucking chug jug and shit. Damn. There's a lot of sweats in game right now for sure. Man, it has been a fun, like, I don't know. I definitely have had a bit like low moments, but I've always been really good at looking at the positive, and my positives are pretty fucking positive. It's just like life is pretty nice. I do want to play Stone Cottontail though, just because there is one thing that gives me a bit of like chest pains and anxiety. It was like I had been chatting with someone and I was feeling like a vibe, you know what I mean? But like I haven't heard from them in almost a week, so and I sent them essentially a last message, just so like basically if you actually make a connection with someone, there's nothing that you can say that will like make it awkward or be too much. You know what I mean? Like saying how you feel is never going to be too much when you actually have made a connection. So I sent what will be the last message, and I'm going to stick to that because I need to guard my heart. Like after my last romantic relationship, I don't need someone who is going to toy with my romantic energy. You know what I mean? I just can't have that in my life. So I already have, my friends with benefits. Like, I don't need, like, I'm able to put some romantic energy there. Like, I don't need anything that way. Like, a lot of people seem to think that, like, I want multiple friends with benefits, which, like, at first I thought maybe, yeah, but you don't really know. Like, you might think one thing, but you don't really know until, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's the whole point of, like, evolving and learning is, like, oh, you don't know if you would do that until you actually try. But for me, I'm good. Like, number 14 is my FW, but number 15 is going to be someone who actually is, getting my emotional and physical romantic energy. That's a good way to put it. An FWB, a friends with benefits, or a fuck buddy, gets your physical romantic energy, whereas, you know, someone who's actually going to form a relationship with you based on commitment is going to get the emotional romantic energy too, not just the physical. I'm just waiting for that fucking romantic leopard to fucking bite me. It's out there somewhere. Like, who fucking knows? One day. For now, I'm just gonna enjoy life and do what I have to, you know, throughout the week. Take care of me, myself, and I, and the rainbow. And then on the weekends, do, you know, enjoy the most. Like, I am stupid excited. I've talked about this weekend a few times, but I'm stupid excited for this weekend. Get dropped off at 10 a.m. Don't get picked up until 5 p.m. the next day. I'm so excited. And I don't know what I'm doing the Saturday after that. The second Saturday of August. I know that I have Hosey Posey therapy, but I'm not gonna stay down in Vancouver. At least I don't think so. I haven't had anyone hit me up. Like Nicole Ioli, I could hit her up and see what she's doing, but you know what I mean? Like, I would love to just see her, but it's also her parents, and it's like, I don't really want to deal with her parents, you know what I mean? I could go see Cassie. That, actually. Hmm. That might not be a bad idea. I actually talked. Oh shit! Actually, Raymundo, Cassie told me to tell you that she loves you and misses you, and that she can't wait to see you again. Like, but yeah, Cassie called me this morning when she was having her J, and we just chatted for a bit, which was absolutely wonderful. It reminds me I need to take a picture of that picture of her and I. Oh man, yeah, I should probably hit her up. I just basically every Saturday, that's the day that's for me. I try to plan something, and you know, being away from the house is best. Like, or what I like to do, like if I could get someone to come visit me here, you know, all I have to do is let Moose know, and then he'll take Rainbow like to his sisters or his parents even, and stay the night over there with her, and then it gives me the house to myself. You know what I mean? Which I bet you that's why he's disappointed that he's gonna have Rainbow this weekend. But I don't think he seems to understand that like that's the only fucking day I want. Like if he wants a weekday where he's like that, he's gonna need to take that time off. But he's not smart enough to plan that sort of thing for himself. So I mean, shit, I'm the one that set up the whole like mommy daughter day and like forcing him to go have a day to himself. You know what I mean? But it's nor here nor there, right? Let's just toke those feelings away. Right? Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you. He's like, I'm glad you're seeking personal balance. You're important. I am. And as well as you. You're important as well. And, no. You know, gotta have balance is key, you know? Yeah, no, my FW bay, like it's nice. I actually like my hip had issues, like it seized up and I needed to stretch and I actually just stretched. Like I was surprised by myself because usually like I don't like stretching in front of people, let alone what I was wearing. Like I don't do that. Like, see, I'm kind of getting a little red thinking about it because I'm slightly embarrassed. Like, because when I think back to it, I was like, wow, you really did stretch. Just, just. willy-nilly. I'm like, yeah, because my hip was hurting and it needed a stretch. But I'm usually not that comfortable around people. Like, so it's kind of nice. And it's super weird because, like, even though I recognized them, like, when I was on Tinder and I came across their picture, like, I recognized them from somewhere, and then come to find out, they were a friend of one of my Facebook friends. You know what I mean? Like, just a random ass coincidence, right? But we've only hung out twice, and the first time was our first time ever meeting each other. You know what I mean? They were my second ever Tinder meetup, you know, uh, and then they ended up, turning into a friends with benefits, which is just like it just very organic. Like I love it. I love that type of shit because that's how life is. Life is fucking flowing. You're fucking flowing. Other people are fucking flowing, and you just flow together in the fucking that's moisture. You know what I mean? That goddamn beautiful ass moisture, man. It's good. I like it. You know what I mean? I feel like the third time that we like hang out and in general it's just gonna be like even better than the first two times because the first two times, like the first time, I wasn't nervous at all because I was drunk and overly medicated. Like I was stoned. You know what I mean? So I was relaxed as a motherfucker. Plus, like it was a lot of variance that made it very. The second time around, I was having a lot of anxiety. Like yeah, like, but it was still a good experience. You know what I mean? That's what's so crazy about it is like I remember having damn near a panic attack, and thank goodness that I had this because it was like it was teaming up to be a bad one. Um, but and I was still like when I look back on the situation, like I definitely was a little bit awkward, but it makes sense with everything that I've gone through. You know what I mean? Like I have just like so much craziness, but that's why I'm like not even like honestly, that's all in the past now. Like I like it's funny as I talk to people and there's still people who don't know I'm separated or very happily separated at that and then, really it's only been 3 weeks since I found out that all of the things that I felt were true, him never caring, never loving and well, there's some things I didn't know he was doing. Like I had no idea that he was like when he looked up my mental disorders, I thought he was doing that to understand them in a positive sort of way, and he was doing it to understand it in a negative way because he then soon realized that he can manipulate me, and my mental disorders made it easier for him. That shit's fucked up. You know what I mean? So it's like going forward, like I don't know. It's like I'm in a weird spot where it's like I don't like a part of me feels sad because you're gonna feel sad. You're gonna feel that heartbreak of losing someone, Like you invest time, effort, feelings, affection, all that bull, and to not have it reciprocated and then all of a sudden it just is gone. Like it's gonna fuck with you a bit. A lot of it probably, but like I was fucking happy. Like, I just gotta stay the course, do the things I have to, and enjoy things when I can. You know what I mean? Let the relationships have an So I like to let my relationships happen organically. And when you say relationship, all people think is that you're like Aphrodite or some shit. Like you're just trying to like fucking marry them. And honestly, my end game for someone I'm dating, it is to marry you. But that's not what I don't look at someone and go, oh, I'm gonna marry that. Like I look at like, oh hey, new acquaintance, how you doing? We've just formed a relationship. I'm Amber. You're Cottontail so and so. How nice to meet you. Very moist day. You know what I mean? Like, and then it goes from there. But you say relationship, and people go, oh, this bitch wants to fucking she's needy, she's this, that, and the other thing, and then like people who actually hang out with me, I've literally had guys usually, girls are weird, but anyways, guys, they'd be like, okay, don't take this the wrong way, but you're a lot chiller than people say you are, and I'm like, what do people say? You know what I mean? Like, what do they say? They never want to tell me, because I imagine it's like, people form an opinion off of things that they don't understand. You know what I mean? For example, you say that you're polyamorous, they assume you're fucking everyone. You know what I mean? But if you were to actually talk to me, you'd know that my FWB is the first new dick I've had in 7 fucking years, and the first new person I had slept with in 9 months. Like, and before that it was Moose, and it was just, you know what I mean? but it's like people don't want to take the time to ask questions. They just like the assumptions because assumptions make juicy gossip. It's much easier to be like, oh man, you don't want to fuck. Like, a guy will be crushing on me or whatever, and then they talk to their homeboy, like, oh, you don't want her? She's polyamorous. She probably got like 5 other boyfriends. You know what I mean? She's a cheater. They always say cheater. Like, why do people think that polyamorous people are cheaters? Like, you understand that the person's a cheater, and then they choose to be either monogamous or polyamorous or whatever it is, you know what I mean? Like, that they are. But just because you choose to be one way or the other doesn't mean that you're a cheater or not. Like, people think that when you're polyamorous, you can't cheat. Anything that's not communicated between two individuals that are in a committed relationship is cheating. If you've communicated something that you guys are not supposed to do and then you do it without communicating it to them, you cheated. Doesn't matter if you're polyamorous or not. But people also, like, I switched to saying that I'm polyamorous with a monogamous mindset because I've always been that way, but that helps other people. Like, I feel like these terms are things for people to help to understand you know what I mean? Because, like, it's like, why don't you just ask, you know what I mean? But people don't want to ask. They want a, like, girlfriend experience. They want a, like, the have your cake and eat it too, you know what I mean? They want all the positive traits of you, but they don't want any of the negatives. Like, I want some motherfucker who can handle me being, crazy. Like for example, I was hanging out with my FW Bay, and, like, I got into their personal space, but I also was having a, like, excitement panic attack because it goes, when you have a mood disorder, it can go all over. Like, I don't just have, like, panic attacks like, oh my god, I'm sad, or, angry, or whatever. Like, sometimes it's, like, overly excited, and, like, they actually verbally said, like, personal space, like, my bubble type thing. And that's different from, like, the sexual personal bubble, if that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't, maybe it does, I don't know. But it makes sense to me. And it's just nice that, like, communication, man. Communication is sexy. It's like, tell people when you're triggered, That's my whole thing. Like, I feel like that's what I set out to do. Yes, exactly, Raymundo. Exactly. He's like, so many people see marriage as the inevitable and a result of a romantic partnership. Some people who even approach relationships until they feel the notion of, I'm a wife this bitch. Like, yeah, dude. Like people will basically just, like, I don't know. Like, it's like people don't seem to understand that you have to, like, organically get there. You don't just, like, I'm sure, like, some people you look at, like, damn, like, I want to wife this bitch, but, like, kind of, you have to get there. Like, shit, I know Raymundo knows what I mean. You know what I mean? See other people. All right, let's look at our challenges. We got the headshots at the Fortarilla done. Zipline, we need to go. Okay, so with the authority. Which, I'm almost thinking maybe we do a Team Rumble for that one. Because there won't be any henchmen there. And, I mean, there'll be other people, but I'll respawn so I can keep trying to get it. And I could do that. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do a Team Rumble. Go to the Authority and the Orchard. Oh, hell fuck. There, my cheek. I must have bit it at some portion in time. Because I just pulled a piece of my cheek off. Like the inner lining of your cheek. That's fun. Yeah. So yeah, I'm being mindful. You know what I mean? Like, I literally just now had one of the Ambers. They fucking... I don't ever like saying exactly what they say because it hurts me what they say. So if I tell you guys what they say, that gives literal 80s dolls ammunition. So, not that stupid. But it sucks. It sucks that they, say shit that, I worry about type of thing, you know what I mean? Like, the aspects of romantic love is never going to find me. Like, that's definitely, like, one time when I was working, this person was just being a complete asshole because I they wanted to go back and look at the VHSs to get like another one so it could be free, and they wanted me to leave their VHSs on the counter. I moved it off the counter, didn't put it on the floor. I put it right next to my like bag area, just so the counter could be clear. So if someone walked up, I could potentially help them. This person wanted me to wait for them to come up. You know what I mean? Like, and I was trying to explain to them, like, I had a customer walk up, so I helped them, and I just left it there. Like, I'm not going to sit here and wait for you to go pick a fucking movie that could take anywhere from 2 minutes to 20 minutes, maybe even longer. But this motherfucker, while I'm working, decides to tell me that, like, my significant other, if I have one, hates me, and just, like, all this other stuff, and it fucked with me, you know what I mean? Because that's something that I definitely, you can fuck with me when it comes to romantic stuff. And honestly, I kind of encourage people to do that, because if I can desensitize myself to some of the hopeless part of the romantic part of the hopeless romanticness of myself, then maybe when people ghost me, it wouldn't hurt as much. You know what I mean? So bring it on. Um, but for me, like, it's out there. People love me, so there's bound to be someone who's going to romantically love me. I'm pretty sure I heard Rainbow stirring, but it's almost 4:20. I was going to end the meeting after 4:20 anyways, but I'm pretty sure. You've never had a Friends with Benefits? Oh shit. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I've had that happen a few times, where you go more straight away, into an actual romantic, committed relationship, or you completely friend zone them because you just don't feel that connection. Um, yeah, no, honestly, when I was younger, I had a few one night stands slash like people who were willing to have friends with benefits with me. I've been in a lot of committed relationships, and when I was single, I tend to only really have like a couple one night stands, and then I would get into another romantic relationship. I don't. Yeah, no. To be honest, I think this is my first FWB too, actually. And it's not like the sort of thing like me and him are going friends with benefits, friends with benefits. Like that no. It's just the sort of thing like hung out once, hooked up, enjoyed it, hung out again, hooked up slash hang out. You know what I mean? They make live content, so I watch that sometimes, like they actually did refer to me as their friend. Like they're actually like we're talking to someone else that was in their meeting. They're like, oh, someone's hosting. They're like, oh yeah. They're like, this pretty cool chick. They're my friend, and I'm just like, yeah, I am your friend. I'm like with benefits. I didn't say that, and that's something else too. Ho ho! Thank you, universe. I would probably not have hooked up with them again if they had actually mentioned, like, when I pop into their, like, live content, I'd be like, oh, this is the chick that I banged last week, and I'd be like, yep, never talking to you ever again. You know what I mean? Like, you can, like, I talk about it. I talk about a lot of stuff, actually, but the only people who actually know who I'm doing are the people that I have verbally said it to. You know what I mean? And that definitely hasn't been here. Later! Bye, Raymundo! Bye. Love you. Oh man. God damn. Well, I'd love to say that I've never had one night stands, but I definitely have. I lost my virginity to a one night stand. Actually, the first two times that I had sex were one night stands. Yeah, we're just enjoying a bowl, so it's 4:17. Um, I'm pretty sure think she's awake, but I'm not 100%. Like, I heard her cry once, and then it went quiet. So, but at 4:20, we're gonna hit on our vape. This has been a very lovely meeting. Not a lot of playing, but that's kind of like typical for Club Cottontail. And especially only having a couple hours. But we did get, quite a few of our... God damn it, go down. Go. There we go. We were able to get a few of these done from week 2. Stuff at Fort Torilla, and then also one of the other ones where we had to collect the chest boobies. That was for one of the other weeks. But yeah, we got some good challenge work done, so I'm pretty happy with it. I might finally, yes, finalize. Yay! Well, I've had 3 long-term relationships. Now, by long-term, what would you consider? Because I've had, quite a few boyfriends, but I've literally only had 3 relationships that went past 2 weeks. And each one of those relationships that went past that 2-week mark, went for years. Like, the first one, we were boyfriend and girlfriend for a year and a half, and then we actually broke up for a little bit, but then we got back together and were together for almost a year again. And then the person after that, we were together for almost 3 years. And then Moose and I's relationship, we had separated in 2016 for a few months, but we still stuck together. We were married, but we officially separated for good July of last year. So it'd be March 2013 to July 2019. So just over 6 years. So, I think I'm embarrassed about that. You know what I mean? Happy 420. I think I'm very much embarrassed by the fact that I invested that much fucking time, you know what I mean, into someone to have it all be completely fucking fake. Way to pop it at the end, but thank you for spreading the moist content at the end. Long time no see, Wheels. It's been a hot minute, man. Oh, that was booty. Okay, so long term is at least 9 months. Which, yeah, that's a... Oh, shit. That was a good hit. That's a long time. You've had a 5-year, 2 3 years, and a 2-year. Okay, so all of your relationships have been longer than 2 years. Damn, girl. So you're like me. Sitting. Aw, no worries, man. You never have to apologize. I'm just glad to see you. Not been feeling yourself lately. Well, I'm glad to see you in here, man. Oh, you guys, our Brella's coming together. So we haven't unlocked this canopy color yet, which I think it's fish. Yeah, fuck. Still undetermined if that was a sleep cry. Because the only reason that we're coming to the end of this meeting is I had heard her cry, but it could have literally been just a sleep cry. But it's I think I hear her too. So, either way, 4:30, 4:45, I planned on ending. Yeah, it's literally you popped in at the perfect time, Wheels, because I was just at the ending having my last tokes. It was just 4:20 for me. Talking to Miss Harley Quinn, my blue-haired, sexy twin from across the pond, about romantic relationships. Yeah, no, I mean, a friends with benefit is essentially just a person that you you can have a conversation and you also can fuck, but you don't go to them with oh, I'm sad about this, you know what I mean? And if I am sad about it, I'm just gonna put that sad energy into, like, sucking his dick. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a... And I feel like a friends with benefits is slightly different than a fuck buddy. A fuck buddy is someone that you don't even hang out. It's literally just sex. A friends with benefits is someone that you actually can kind of somewhat get along with. You know what I mean? Like, their presence doesn't totally fucking put you off. You know what I mean? Like, my best duder said it. He said it the best. Da, 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 da. A friends with benefit should be providing the sex... Excuse me. A friends with benefit should be providing the sexy benefit, but should also never lose sight of the friendship that holds it all together. I'm glad you're seeking personal balance. You're important. I love him. I'm gonna fucking screenshot that. I love Raymundo Cottontale so much. So much. I'm gonna highlight that. Yes. Nice little purple border. Done. Save. Bam! I love how easy it is to screenshot shit. We've just been too good for the exes. I don't want to waste any more time on idiots that don't deserve my time, right? Same. Same. Like, and I'm not looking to just, like, spread myself around either. Like, my current FW boy was number 14 for me. Number 15 will be a boyfriend. Or it will be number 2 slash number 1, like if it ends up being a girl, because I've only ever gone down on a girl, you know what I mean? So I've never actually, like, done, like, actual lesbian type sex sort of stuff. Never had a girl go down on me. Like, I think when you're, like, two females are doing stuff, like, there's definitely a lot more to it that would make it sex and not just oral sex. Haven't done that, so. And I could end up dating a girl. Who knows? I've only ever had boyfriends, but I might end up getting a girlfriend. I don't really fucking know. And I guess Wheels is taken off because I think it's just me and you, Jody. Cool. Well, what else? Smoke a bowl with my blue-haired twin. I think Mark still might be here. He's always lurking. He tends to lurk. He'll chat at the beginning, but he'll lurk more, especially if I have someone else that I'm chatting with. That's one thing that I take pride in, you guys. I try to, like, recognize how people interact in my club of Cottontales. So, do your best to be yourselves, because the more that you are you, the more that I can, interact with you. It's kind of like with Wheels. You know what I mean? Wheels is more of a person who comes in and is more of a lurker, too. Mark actually talks more than Wheels will talk, but I take pride in that. You know what I mean? I'm striving to be a better human being, so, like, constantly. You know what I mean? I personally think I'm a really lovely person, but I constantly am very, very self-aware that, with constant evolution is personal growth, and with personal growth, the world in general is a better place. I dropped my vape, so I had to grab it, but let's just stretch real quick. There's my toes. Me and you alone. Hey, girl. But yeah, no. What's funny is, actually, I've talked about it, before, but my first relationship was Josh. Excuse me, and we were just both really young. You know what I mean? I met him in high school, and we dated, a bit in high school, and then we dated, after high school for a little bit. We ended up breaking up when I was 21? 20? 21? I was 21. So I dated him from about 18 to 21, you know what I mean? And then there was Dan. Now, see, so like Josh and I, we were just really young, you know what I mean? It's the sort of thing like it ended the way it was. But there also is a lot of things about him that he's not dateable to me, anyways. You know what I mean? I hope that he finds someone. I hope that everyone finds someone. Everyone deserves, even just a friend. You know, I have tons of friends. I have tons of friendships that are just so fulfilling and full of love that it helps me to get through those times where I feel lonely of that romantic craving, that need, really. I have a need for romantic um, endeavor in my life. You know what I mean? Like I don't see myself being alone. Like that's not like there's some people that just want romantic physicality. I want romantic physical and emotional. But let's get this bowl loaded. So, who knows? With Josh and I, we were just so fucking young. Now, Dan, unfortunately, there is some things about him that are character flaws, but if I had been more of a been helping myself mentally, you know what I mean? Like when I met Dan, I was pretending to a lot of people. Like I just like people knew I had anxiety and different things like that, but they didn't know the extent of a lot of stuff. And with someone that you're getting involved with romantically, friends in general should know, like all relationships kind of should know, but especially that person that you're going to be committing yourself, you should be telling them everything. And I didn't, I didn't give him a chance to decide if he wanted to be with 100% me. I gave him, what it was, and then he decided to, take it up on that. So, we're actually still really good friends. um, you know what I mean? So my first two long-term relationships, those kind of ended on a more normal way. You know what I mean? I have experienced romantic love, but it was more toxic. There's traits about Dan, like I don't even talk about it here in Club Cottontale because it's a trigger warning. Like it's just not good things. Like I would never wish some of the stuff I experienced on anyone. Um, but with Justin, my current, like I'm married, legally still married, where I'm just waiting for. I was on the right path to getting divorced, and then all the bills went to shit again. So there's like no money to do it now. You know what I mean? It's so fucked up. But anyways, I I was really confident when I met Justin because I already know who the fuck I was, and I had gotten out of the relationship with Dan because throughout the relationship I did reveal, the stuff that I dealt with, and he like. Anyways, I'm not gonna talk about that because it's in the past, but um, Justin was the very first person who I chose to date romantically, whom I told everything there is to know about me mentally and physically. I was like, these are my mental disorders, these are my physical disorders. When he met me, I was working, but he was very aware that eventually I would not be working and that I would be filing for my Social Security because I have health problems that are that intense. Um, and I thought that, he was being honest, but really he wasn't. He's a pathological liar and a manipulator, so I spent, 6+ years loving, caring, putting affection into someone who was never caring for me. They were manipulating me and all sorts of stuff. So it's so weird that that was my longest relationship too. You know what I mean? Like, man. So definitely the next person, the fourth person that ever gets past 2 weeks of like dating me in an actual romantic way. You know what I mean? Like I've had my friends with benefits now for like almost a month actually. So it's been like 3 weeks. Cause 2 weeks. Cause yeah, yeah, about 3 weeks that I've known my friends with benefits. So well, it's about yeah, yeah. about 3 weeks? Fuck. Whatever. It happens so organically that it feels so natural. I can't even think about that. But either way, it's more than 2 weeks. So a person who's tolerated me more than 2 weeks, which is fucking phenomenal. You know what I mean? Like, in general, I always get worried about making friends too because, I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I'm most people's opposite of that. Oh, you have an issue with seeing people more than a friend. Oh, gosh. See, yeah, not me. Um, I'm very good at taking things for face value, and especially if I think anything, I just ask questions. You know what I mean? I've had conversations with many of my friends, even Raymundo back in the day. Like, we've had the conversation, like, why have we never dated? You know what I mean? I'm like, and it's like, no, you know what I mean? Like, just never did. People have asked us that too. Like, why have you guys never did? It's like, oh, just haven't. I never will either. Because, like, now, like, he's a very handsome human being, and just a beautiful soul in general. But, like, he's my best duder. He's not someone that I want to romantically love. Like, I have the Raymundo love for him. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I don't know. It's very easy for me to dictate one or the other. It's the sort of thing that, like, I'm friends with a lot of people I've had sex with, like, because I just, like, I don't know, like, it's just, like, especially, like, you're an adult, like, shouldn't be that hard, you know what I mean? I don't know, oh, I hope that you don't keep that outlook, my love. She said, the first part I agree with. That's what manipulation is, though. It's soul destroying. Yeah. It gives you insecurities where insecurities never fucking existed. She says, my next will be my last, whether it works or not. So, I hope it works. Like, that's always the aspect with any relationship, but especially that romantically committed one. Like, we hope it lasts forever, essentially. You know what I mean? Um, but if it doesn't, I hope you continue to look on the outlook. You know what I mean? Like, I know that I'm I'm fucking optimistic to a fault sometimes, and I definitely always look at the positive in life. And the fact that I am a super confident individual kind of like helps me to look at the positive, but if I can go through everything that I went through in the last 6 years and continue to go with, because I do live with them, like, I'm going to be living with my ex who is mentally abusive for who knows how long, like, and I'm trying to find places. I have sticky notes. Divorce lawyer, I need to look into TANF, I need to look into, I just have, like, a bunch of things that I'm going to be looking into, um, like, we've already discussed, like, once we have, okay, and she's officially awake too now. I knew it. She'd be officially awake soon. It's 4:36. That's why by 4:45 I planned on ending. Um, but we're like, I don't want to just like leave the house in shambles because this is the house that I want my daughter to be able to have her bedroom up there. But honestly, I kind of like don't foresee the house staying. Like, I foresee this place, like, after I'm no longer living here, I don't foresee it. Oh well, we're not going to think about those things because that's something else that we've been really practicing because I have this issue where I start to dwell on things we cannot control. So, focus on the things that you can control, like cutting your bangs or some shit, even if it turns out horribly. And things that you can't control, just let it fucking go. You know what I mean? Because there's no point. It's just gonna cause you stress that doesn't need to be there. Um, but one thing for me is I can be mindful. Like, I know that the universe gives us everything that we can handle. And as long as I continue to make plans on the weekends and, put all of my effort into myself and my daughter, and whenever I come across something that, like, makes me think of him or pisses me off or, because, like, I'm basically the Cinderella bitch in this house. You know what I mean? Like, cleaning toilets that your ex shits in, totally wonderful for your fucking confidence, right? But honestly, I kind of look at it the aspect of, if this is what I could build with someone who was being completely fake for 6 years, can you imagine where I'm going to be in another 5 years? You know what I mean? Like, before I'm 40, like, I'm going to be just sitting real nice. You know what I mean? I'm going to uh, be out of here for sure, you know, have a place for me and my daughter, be thriving. I hopefully want, like, there's just so many things that are positive in life. So it's like, instead of focusing on all the crap, you know, like him dating some random person and always liking to throw things in my face. Like, he has recently loved throwing in my face that, you know, I can't get electricity in my name because someone used my social security number, most likely my mother, or, you know, someone close to me. Like, I don't know, you know what I mean? I have my suspicions on who it is, but I can't get electricity in my name. Like, and he put that out. And then I had a brother who asked me to sign up a cell phone in my name, and I did it. I shouldn't have. People warned me that I shouldn't have, and I still did it. There's a reason why I have Cricket service. I now use Cricket because it's great service. But when I first got Cricket, it was because I couldn't get any other cell phone service because my brother, I signed a cell phone up for my brother in my name and gave it to him to use, and he lost the cell phone, didn't pay the bill, no nothing, and it completely ruined it to where I couldn't, you know. And then I had another experience where I signed up with a friend, and she ruined it even more. So, Cricket for me. But honestly, Cricket is great service. I wouldn't go any other route anyways, but yeah. But so we don't focus on the shitty shit, because the shitty shit's always going to be there. And I just, like, I like to think that if this is what I can build amongst the shit, I can just only imagine what it's going to be like without the shit. Exactly, exactly. She's like, I'll find my man at some point. She's going to enjoy life day after day. Exactly. Exactly. Life has moisture, right? Life is just going. And you're going with it. And other people are going along with it. And, you know, you vibe. Like, you know what I mean? Like, clearly, like, we vibe. Like, I already know, like I'm not sure if you're bisexual, but, you know, it's the sort of thing, like, we vibe in. Like, you just need a person that you vibe like this with that's close to you and that you can actually, like, form that, you know, romantic bond. Like, it's out there, you know, just waiting to stop. You're like, it's waiting to bite us. Shit, for all we know, someone told me, and I was like, I was really pissed off that they said this. They're like, watch, you've already connected with the person whom you're gonna marry and be with for the rest of your life. And I was like, what the fuck you mean? They're like, well, you've had, like, a few connections, right? I'm like, well, yeah. They're like, what if one of those ones are in? I'm like, you do realize that one of those connections said they don't want kids, right? And they're like, yeah, well, people say they don't want kids, and then all of a sudden they have kids. I'm like, yeah, because they accidentally get some bitch pregnant. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't full, like... But they, you know what? Never say never, because they could be right. I could have already made a connection with someone out there who is the person who I'm gonna be with for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? But I don't fucking know. As far as I know, I just have a bunch of friendships. I'm good at making friends. You know what I mean? Even though I like, sometimes I get really down on myself. I have a mood disorder. My bad that sometimes I'm gonna feel sad and lonely. You know what I mean? That I don't have anyone to hang out with. Plus, I've been getting a lot of, like, chattiness lately, which has been nice. It's been very nice. And as she always is, Hosey Posey, my therapist was right. She told me that instead of just making live content, that I should watch other people's. Because I can talk to them. That guarantees that I almost get a conversation. And she was right, because I've been watching a few of my friends, like Velma Tattoos, my tattooist. I watch when she plays. You know, been hosting, like, I've been hosting her for a while. She was, like, the only person I hosted forever, and now I've been hosting other people just because, you know, I've been feeling like it. but that definitely has helped. You know what I mean? All we can do is take responsibility for our mental illness because it's not our fault, but it is our responsibility. And the more that we care for ourselves, the better that we care for other people. You know what I mean? But on that note, it's almost fucking a quarter till. Aw, I'm gonna read this last comment before saying our official goodbye. We will get there, girl. We are strong, independent women, and we are damn awesome and sexy. Facts. These are facts. Literally, like I've mentioned a few times in this meeting, you know, Raymundo Cottontale literally said it the best, you guys. Um, and that's why I always kind of go back to it. God damn it, my phone is so weird. Like, I swear I can't navigate stuff. Okay. Really? Phone, why are you doing this? Romantic love is stalking you like a leopard. One of these days, it'll pounce and your ass gonna get bit. Just keep being the motherfucking realist. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, we continue to be our moist selves, you know, continue to be 100% me, regardless what any motherfucker thinks of me. Loving myself, and then I'll be loved. No shame at all. On that note, I am Amber Motherfucking Lewis. My YouTube channel is by the same name. Please subscribe. Get me to 1,013 VIPs. I would really like to start playing the Amnesia series for you guys. Please, please, please. It's a hard game. It's a PC game that was made for, like, it went to PlayStation and made it to where we could play it. I would like to play it, but I set that goal, and we need to get to it because I would like to play it for you. Yes, I would. I would, please. I've never begged this much. Honestly, like, I don't know. I feel like there's a good potentiality that we could at least reach 1,000 VIPs before the end of the year. I'd love to reach 1,013 because that for me is officially 1,000. I had 13 subscribers when I started making content. 9 of them are still subscribed, which is super moist. But when I started making content, July 14th of 2016, I had 13 motherfuckers subscribed to my channel. So, anywhoosies. Thank you to all of those. Amber motherfucking Lewis appreciates it. And until next time, thank you, Harley. Nah. But until next time, you guys, please be kind to yourself and everyone else. You know what? Always be kind to yourself and everyone else, because life is way too fucking hard. We do not need to fucking add to it. I don't want to go, but I have to. Oh man, she quieted down. That's not good. That either means that there's a poop and she's pissed, or she fell back asleep. Anyways, that's something for Amber. I can't tell that I'm like super distracted. My brain is going a mile a minute right now. There's so much up here right now, and probably going to do an evening meeting. Random content creator. But anyways, bye. I really don't want to go. I really don't want to go. That's life though, right? Anyways, until next time.